All right, grand community. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. And this is a message of hope for disbursement. And according to what we said, that everything's going to be all right. So, and I want you to pay attention and you listen very carefully, read in between the line and find a balance. Don't forget the comment section is open for conversation. As we expect disbursement to take place this week, subscribe to the update and share this piece of information for the other people to get this message of hope. Have a great day ahead of you.
We appreciate God for everything. All right, one quick one. I stumbled at this write-up coming from Kendra Investment, who actually said something about a voice note that's been trending since morning. Personally, I've not so heard about this voice note anyway. I've not seen it, I've not had it. So, but then this is what it says. It said, "Good evening, great minds and subscribers of Grants in Nigeria ecosystem. Please, there is a recent voice note circulating the platform since morning about a man who says that disbursement is after Easter. And so many people has been thrown into total confusion in regards to this voice note. But I'm here tonight to let us know that that voice note is coming from the pit of hell. I wonder how some people would just wake up from wrong side of their beds and start dropping nonsense voice note on the platform. Why is it that some idiots will not allow us to rest in this ecosystem? Is it a must? You must talk. And even if you are to talk, must you come up and start saying rubbish about something you knew nothing about? I don't know who had bewitched us in this grand community. Why can't we stay calm and keep praying to God for successful disbursement, even this week? Those who say Pioneer is a scam, you will soon regret your actions, and those you have deceived or told not to subscribe will come after you. All right, so this was a message that was dropped by Kendra Investment concerning the circulating voice note, which I've not heard about it. I've searched everywhere just to see whether I can lay my hands on a voice note that dropped this, but I've never seen anyone. And well, my take on this matter is, if we're advocating and pleading for after Salah, and Salah has ended precisely today, Salah holiday ended today, that means as from tomorrow, the agitation will get heightened. And you know what that means. If tomorrow comes and nothing happens, you know what happens to the people, what happens to their faith, their confidences, their trust in the process, which had been repeated. Well, for me, actually, it almost has become a regular thing, so it doesn't pain me anymore. Like somebody dropped a message today that has to say that okay, Salah is almost ending. Let us hear what story they are going to tell us again. But then, if you have been used to the grand ecosystem, you understand that there's a lot of inconsistencies, and we just have to. There's a long measure of faith. When you come to the grand ecosystem, you need to get a long range of faith that can hold you. It's just like having enough staying power. Like every pilot knows how to carry enough fuel to stay airborne. In case when they get to the runway, there's no place to park. And they have to stay airborne, burning their fuel in the sky until the runway is clear. That is exactly what happens in the grand ecosystem. You need to carry enough fuel that can stay you grand ecosystem born until the vision is clear and we all smile. It has been repeated, so you should know that this is a normal norm. Let's just be praying that God should change things and turn things around within the grand ecosystem. So come tomorrow, expectations of the people are there. So if someone says, is circulating voice note saying after Easter, this is April, and Easter is in April. So, and what I feel, like I said before, this fixing of dates, fixing of weeks and all that, they work for grand ecosystem. You just believe that what God will do for us, He will still do it. But if God will not help, even Easter will come, and there's nothing you can do about it. If it stops and if there's nothing that shows up, then what do you do? What do? You won't kill anybody. So just zero your mind while you are in expectation. Yes, this is your investment, we agree. Nobody is saying that your money is not there. It is your fund, and you're entitled to hope and expect what belongs to you. But people having BP here, people getting sick, people landing in the hospital because of shifting of dates, goalposts, and it is not necessary. It is not necessary. See, you just zero your mind and trust in God. That is my take. So somebody hitting their head and say, somebody say it's after Easter, when somebody had already said it's after Salah. Now after Easter coming. What is 6 between 7? And when the 7 comes and disbursement does not happen, what do? You start looking for the person that says after Easter, and all of these things. Let's just follow up as things are going and maintain a low profile and trust God. That has always been my take. Trust God that everything will be fine. And I believe personally that everything is going to be fine. It is my own personal belief. Everybody's entitled to their faith and belief system. I believe that everything will be fine. Take it or leave it. When it's going to be, I don't know. But I know that everything will be fine. And God will shift us to the point where we can have testimonies. It is my own take on this affair. All right, then we have Osim also dropped this one concerning Madam Temitope. Say, if only Madam Temitope knows what is about to happen in UAAG, she will humble herself and get patience than ranting all this unnecessary noise. I only pity those following her. Madam Temitope's actions may be misguided, and that she should adopt a more humble and patient approach. To be honest, I'm expressing concern for those who are following her. A biblical reference, a situation to the story of Jonah, who boarded a ship that encountered a storm. The ship was a symbol of danger and uncertainty. My advice is to be cautious and discerning about the boats we choose to board. Wise words indeed. Know who you follow. All right, we dropped a message concerning the AGPGN and Madam Temitope this morning. Now some were busy asking, okay, so is it another strategy to shift the disbursement? Now I have to respond. Yeah, that has nothing to do with sanctuary wealth. That message, that post of the 400 NGOs that have to be sidelined because the AGPGN management said since they are cutting this connection with Madam Temitope, then they have no dealing with all of the 400 NGOs that she submitted to them for the palliative. You understand? So those people asking what happens to the 400 NGO, they would not be paid. That's what it means. They won't be given nothing from the palliative since they have discontinued service with Madam Temitope. So they've all been shut down. And that is, if you listen to that voice note very well, that is what I was advocating for the masses, because there was a power tussle between these two. Now, how does it affect the beneficiary that's supposed to benefit from this, how does it concern them? Theirs is to give them the money. But now, because people are having issues, then you see, it's affecting the beneficiary that's supposed to enjoy this fund. So possibly listen to that voice note very well. You see that a lot has happened and a lot is happening within this grand ecosystem. So, but then, I might not say more than this. Let there just be a reconciliation between the two of them, and Madam Temitope should also calm down, follow things for the best interest of the masses, for the best interest, not just a personal interest, but the best interest of the masses. That should be a priority. All right, so we might be drawing the curtain for this night's commentary, and then there will be a heightened expectation come tomorrow, being that should be the second, I think, yes, that will be the 2nd of April 2025, and we are in expectation. By God's special grace, God will not shame us. It will meet us unawares. God will do the best for us in the name of Jesus Christ.